Yo, what's going on? We got KATSEYE, Pinky Up, Pinky Up. They just dropped, you know what I'm saying? And we're seeing what's up. You know, they're about to premiere, actually. No, they're about to premiere. They're about to premiere, and we're here for it. Now, I asked the question of, is this music video going to be crazy than Kiss of Life, Who Is She? Because that MV was the craziest MV I've seen this month. I'm not gonna lie. And I asked, is this MV going to be crazier than that MV? We're going to see right now. But it's my first time listening to KATSEYE. Look, very, you know, talented, you know, creative group of women, you know, doing anything, displaying their talents. So we're checking it out. You know, we love getting into music. This is the music channel. We love getting into some new music, and I love seeing what the culture is about. I've been getting into K-pop, and I've been loving it. You know, BTS, you know, Kiss of Life. We're gonna see that game. We're gonna peep that game. We're gonna see that game. We're gonna see how creative they are and see where the talent's at with them. Hopefully, I'm gonna get some dancing, some good visuals, and some good vocals. But what am I saying? I already know I'm gonna get that. You know, it's K-pop. You know what I'm saying? I seen three of the teasers. Three of the teasers went crazy. I'm not gonna lie. The teasers went crazy. We seen all three. And it was all crazy. Hopefully I'm going to see a majestic horse like I seen in Who Is She? Who Is She? She was on a majestic horse. I want to see a majestic horse. It was kind of like a bull in the teaser. There was on a bull with sheets and a pillow on it. She's kind of riding a bull, a toy bull in a pink room. I guess we're going to get something like that, something close to that. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be crazy. It's a great day. It's a great day to listen to some K-pop and, you know, see what's up with KATSEYE, you know, first time listen. I'm currently cool. I'm looking for some heat. Hopefully KATSEYE, pinky up. You know, put your pinkies up. Put your pinkies up. Put your pinkies up. It's gonna provide me with said heat. Put your pinky up, everybody. Pinky, pinky. You know what I'm saying? Pinky. Put your pinkies up. Put your pinkies up. It's pinky season. Put your pinkies up. Put your pinkies up. It's pinky season. Put your pinkies up. That's what we're all repping. The pinkies. Be pinky. We believe in the pinky. We believe in the pinky. Yes, we do. But without further ado, KATSEYE, Pinky Up. Let's get right into it. Wait, subtitles, subtitles, subtitles. All right. Okay, we got some, yeah, some toys. Yeah. Send me, girl. We Mona. You got Mona Lisa on the picture. Yeah. She wanna get high. Oh my god. And the ADD you have to actually go crazy to this. It's the same type of vibe as like Blackpink or some stuff. Pinky up. Alright. Alright, that was alright, that was it. And that was it. Wow. Now we gotta run game. We gotta run game back. Wait, was that actually it though? Hey, that was definitely actually it. All right, we're gonna run game. We're gonna run down these lyrics and what we seen. So first, we got a playground with toys. Yeah. Pinky up. Put your pinkies up. So it seemed like they're talking about they want to have fun. They want to do anything. They want to go crazy before the world ends. They want to live it up, but go crazy. She has a curtain in her hair. What is the meaning behind this? What is the meaning? I have to know. What is the meaning behind her having a curtain in her hair? All right, so she has a curtain in her hair. Why? What is the meaning behind this? I don't know, but we're going to keep on going. Yeah, Mona Lisa in the background. She said Mona. You got Mona Lisa on the picture. But one thing I will say, I kind of don't understand what is the meaning behind Pinky Up. Why are we saying Pinky Up? All right, and then we got to talk about this. Yeah, Mike. This was in the teaser. This is in the teaser. Gooses having a tea party or some sort. Pinky up. Pinky up. This sounds like a Blackpink song I heard on Deadline. What song was that? It was an ADHD song. I think it was the song they already released it. What song was it? It's definitely sound like a Blackpink song right here. It sounds like a Blackpink sample. Yeah. Pinky up. All I'm gonna say is, maybe it's just me, but I don't get what was the, I'm looking for stories in these songs. They was kind of saying pinky up, but what was the point of saying pinky up? Like, why is the pinky going up? Why are we doing the pinky up? It seemed like, okay, they're saying live life. It seemed like what they're saying, in the song. We know what they're saying, live life, live it up, you know, before the world burns down. And then we go straight into pinky up. What is the idea behind pinky up though? I would like to know. And also, we have to play it. We have to, because it sounds just like this. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds just like this. I know I'm not tripping. Y'all can't tell me this don't sound like this right here. See, I know this reminded me of a Blackpink song heard on the album. Definitely reminded me of a Blackpink song. But I'm just gonna say straight up say, I'm glad this is kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of mid. It's kind of mid. But I do like the effort in the music video, the MV, but this was kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. Because the thing is, right, when I'm looking at these songs, I'm looking for like a story in these songs, like the meaning behind the song. I'm seeing Pinky Up. Pinky Up, what is the meaning behind? When I see Pinky Up, I am expecting like class lyrics, you know, the lyrics like to relate to like Pinky Up. Be classy, you know, let's have a party, you know, grab your teas, and then, you know, put your pinkies up while you drink the tea. Be classy, be woman-like. Okay, the hook, pinky up. You know, it makes sense. It seemed like we were just talking about, you know, we're gonna shake some dush. You know, I want to smoke. I want to get high before the world burns. You know, I want to kiss my best friend. I want to make her my best friend. Then we go into pinky up. Yeah, pinky up. And then we go right into, I'm going to shake my dush some more because I want to shake my dush and the world is going to end. And we got a guy in a wig, you know, yay. Yeah. It's kind of lost me. Like what is the meaning behind Pinky Up? Like, it's just randomly being said within the song. But what is the meaning behind it? Like, that is what I'm looking for. Like, the meaning behind, like, what is the meaning behind the hook? You know what I'm saying? Comparing this to for instance, like J Chu, Who Is She by Kiss of Life. There was meaning in the song. Like, when you see the song Who Is She and you hear the hook, what they're talking about in their lyrics relates to the hook. What they're talking about in their lyrics relates to the hook. You know what I'm saying? Relates to the song. J Chu, when he make his songs, you know, Children of the Sun, you know, Gold Town Rush, the hook is like finding this bandit, and then he talks about finding the bandit and him doing bad deeds in the lyrics. Then he goes right back to the hook, which relates to the lyrics. I will say the creativity was there. I would say with this, I love the creativity. We're gonna go into some I did also talk about in one of my videos about this, saying, is this MV going to be bigger than Kiss of Life's MV? Is this going to be better than Kiss of Life's MV? I love the effort. I love the creativity. Scenery shades. You had toys in the background. Mona Lisa. She said Mona Lisa. She had a part where she was sitting in the couch and Mona Lisa was behind her, and she said Mona Lisa in her lyrics. They're very creative, you know. Then a part where she was riding a dirt bike inside, you know, just living. As far as the lyrics, like they was, you know, being creative within the video. Mona Lisa behind her, you know, living it up. She's riding a dirt bike inside, you know, having a party. You know, I will say that they was really into the lyrics in the MV. Very creative. That's what I said. I was like creative, you know, they was being creative. The effort was there. You know, having a tea party, you know, kind of relating to the hook, you know, having a tea party, put your pinkies up, you know, having a tea party, grabbing the tea, you know, tea party, grabbing the tea, pinkies up, you know what I'm saying? Kind of relating to the hook. But as far as like the whole song, if we're talking about the whole song, it was kind of mid. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I'm listening to the song by itself, it's kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie, kind of mid. But the effort was there. I can see what they was doing in the MV. The MV definitely, they did their part with the MV. I'm not gonna lie. The MV was fire. I'm not gonna lie. The MV was fire. The MV was fire. The MV was fire. I'm not gonna lie. The MV was fire. But as far as the song, I'm not gonna lie. The song's kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. The song's kind of mid. But the MV was fire though. I'm not gonna lie. But it's just the thing to where it's like, it's just random for me. Like, you know, like I could see, like, you know, talking about living life up, living in love, you know, living life to the fullest, you know, doing your thing, going crazy, you know. It's only one life. Like, before I want to live it up before life burns down. But then it goes straight into pinky up. Like, what is the meaning behind pinky up? What does the lyrics have to do with pinky up? Like, why is the pinkies going up? Now, they was relating to it in the MV. No tea party, happy teas, put your pinky up for the tea, you know, ate down with that. I'm not gonna lie, ate down with that, you know what I'm saying? When it came to the hook. But as far as the whole song without the MV, I'm not feeling that. I'm not gonna lie. It feels a little random. I'm a bit of a story guy. Like, I gotta have stories within my songs. Like, why is the pinkies going up? Like, what does the lyrics have to do with the pinkies going up? Like, it has to align with the hook. Talk about, like, we're having a tea party, we're being classy, you know, I want to be a girly, you know, and then boom, pinkies up, because we're sipping tea. You know, you're talking about that in the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. There's a story there. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like random. Like, I want to get high. You know, I want to kiss my best friend. You know, cool. All right, cool. You know, I want to be, you know, kind of selfish. You know, me. You know, cool, selfish. Me. You know, before the world burns down. And then pinkies up. Yeah. Pinkies up. You know, kind of random. But shout out to the effort, though. Shout out to effort. But this MV, we gonna talk about this MV. This MV was fire though. I'm not gonna lie. The MV was fire. The MV was fire. They ate down with the MV. They ate down with the MV, definitely. They ate down with the MV. The MV was definitely fire. Now, I'm gonna get the MV at 6-7. As far as the song, I'm gonna say the song's mid, but the MV was fire. I'm not gonna lie. But was this better than Kiss of Life? MV. Who is she? I'm gonna let y'all decide that. I'm gonna let y'all decide that because we talked about that in the last video. We talked about that. Is this gonna be better than Who Is She? They music video was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it was mad fire. You know what I'm saying? Song and video was crazy and fire. I'm not gonna lie. Who is she? That song, I'm gonna lie, and that MV, crazy, brazy. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna let y'all decide which out of that was I'm going, you know what I'm saying, which one was better. I'm gonna let y'all decide that. Me personally, I'm gonna say theirs is crazier. Matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say theirs was definitely crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Who is she? But you shouldn't compare. You know, they both were on great groups, very talented. You know, you shouldn't compare. You know, but I'm gonna let y'all decide that. I'm gonna let y'all decide that we did have that. But I'm gonna let y'all decide that. Me personally, I ain't gonna say none. I'm gonna just say both groups are talented. Both groups of females are talented. Shout out to these female groups doing anything, displaying talent. I love to see it. You know, very ambitious. You know, creative women really chasing their dreams and goals. I love seeing it. You know what I'm saying? You know, getting stuff done, standing on business. I love seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to KATSEYE. You know, for being creative and doing anything. You know, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. They doing anything. They living life. They having fun. They getting money. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. Nothing else. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? So for that, we're gonna give them a clap. Get up for KATSEYE. Get up for KATSEYE. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for KATSEYE. And they're definitely dropping the album. They're definitely dropping the album. We're gonna see about that. I'm gonna lie. We're gonna see about that album. We're gonna see about that album and dropping the album. Definitely. Because this rollout was crazy. They was hyping this up. They was hyping this rollout out. They was hyping this up. Definitely a rollout for our album. Something coming. They definitely dropping the album. Definitely dropping the album. We're gonna see about that. We're gonna see about that. You know what I'm saying? When that drop. But I'm gonna get this music video 6-7. I'm gonna say songs mid. You know, songs I wouldn't personally, you know, but it's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you like the song, you like the song. You know what I'm saying? That's yo. If you like the song, you like the song. Me personally, I wouldn't listen to this, you know. But the MV was crazy though. The MV was fire. I love the MV. I love the effort. You know, the effort was fire. And I'm pretty sure these is a great group. Great group. Still going to the album a little bit. And you know, I'm pretty sure KATSEYE, you know, great group. You know, great group of females doing their thing. You know, building what they got going on. You know, that's I love to see it. I love to see it. Definitely. But with that being said, let me know in the comments down below. What did you think about KATSEYE Peaky Up? What's the fire? What's the trash? Would you play this? Would you skip? And rate this from 1 to 10. And what did you think about this MV? What's the fire? What's the trash? Let me know in the comments down below. What's this MV fire or trash? I think it was fire. The MV was fire. They did their thing. They went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Dances. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if they have an album dropping, would you want me to react to that? Because I would love to react to more KATSEYE. KATSEYE. You know, I would love to react to some more. Let me know if you want me to react to more of that. You know what I'm saying? If I missed anything, let me know what I missed. Let me know what I missed. Let me know what I missed in this MV or this song. Let me know what I missed in this song. And if you want more, subscribe. Peace, positivity, and love. Stay great, stay amazing, stay legendary, and stay blessed. And have a great day.